We're gonna do Anthem demo here in about 30 some minutes or so. I'm just gonna get some coffee ready and do a few other things while we check out this little loading line. Alright. I'd like to thank all of our viewers and subscribers for viewing and subscribing. I need to remember to do that more often. As a thank you to you guys that do subscribe and that do watch the videos, and certain of our friends of the Bearded Alaskans and of Budweiser. Thank you all of our friends for watching and subscribing, to those of you who do, and I'd like to thank all of the other non-friend people. You guys are bearded. Let's see, what would be a good pirate rank? See, that's where I'd need Titan. You'd have a whole little system layout and everything, or Val, Dragon 907. They'd have a whole system worked out, but yeah, we'd be like the pirate captains and commanders. Waiting for Skull and Bones. Oh man, EA, you guys are definitely taking long on that one, but that game is so awesome. So literally, from what I've taken from the Skull and Bones that EA has coming out, another game that took a long time for them to make, just like Anthem. It uses the Black Flag engine from Assassin's Creed. They bought it. And that's the ship engine and combat, sea combat and stuff. Well, they bought that, which is pretty cool. And they overhauled it, upgraded some things, fixed some things. Now Skull and Bones plays with, like, literally Pirates of the Caribbean movie style ship combat. But man, they keep pushing it back, and I can understand why. They pushed the Anthem back 2-3 times, and it looks awesome. From what I've seen in 4K on a pro system, oh, even though it's being boosted up to there, that point, it's flying around, moving, dropping like skyscraper distance, and the stuff on the outside edges of the screen, it's not the player, like the trees and foliage, barely fuzzed at all. They kept its definition. That's what makes a good game. It's when you can keep your definition almost clearly as the character's fluidly moving. Some people have messages with their eyes, other people doesn't. Welcome, viewers. Go ahead and feel free to comment on the comment section, your name and a good old hello and good morning. It's currently 7:30 my time. Anthem servers should be coming up here at 8 o'clock, which you think, with the time zone difference between 8 o'clock where they're actually releasing it central, you think it would be available now already in other parts of the world. No, they're making everybody, or forcing everybody at the same time, which, that's EA. It is neat though, and interesting. Whenever EA does this, no matter forcing everybody to go online at the same time, they still have all their servers up and running by then, so that it's less of loading times. Unlike Destiny, which I sat with that downloading for freaking 2 or 3 days because of how many people were trying to get in to play it or download it. That's why I go digital. Get my shit downloaded a whole week ahead of time, and from there I just wait. And it helps it preload, and this need to get more updates. Pardon this little blue screen while I check the comment. 4:28 in the evening, where Kai Warto is in the UK. No codes, Fahad. Sorry, man. They haven't sent me mine. I've been checking my email. I've been checking my PlayStation messages. No codes yet. I already got one for sure that's going to a friend. And at least another one going to a friend. And then, yeah, I might give away one. I'll actually give away one if I can get the damn codes in time for this VIP beta. I don't know about that, but the open beta, hopefully you definitely will have a code by then. So we can give a code away, because I like giving away stuff. It's like one of my favorite things to do when I was playing Destiny 2. I gave away 30 Rockstar tab codes. I read out the number on the live stream. So yeah, I like giving stuff away. It just takes a little bit to get the stuff to give away. The more likes, viewers, and subscribers, probably more likely I'd start getting stuff from these companies and have stuff to give away. Hell, some of these guys get 2 or 3 of those big old nice fancy game chairs. Like, if I could pay the shipping, I would give one of those away if they gave me an extra. You know, here's what's funny. Before that brand, the A.K. Racer brand or whatever, before they really took off, I bought one of their first chairs that they made. One of the first ones they made was literally like a banana curve type style chair that sat on the floor, but it was done in the style of a racing bucket. Which, oh man, dude, that thing was so fucking fun to fall asleep in. Just lay back and balance yourself just right with the right blanket and pillow up on the head, small little pillow, and it would balance out. And, dude, most comfortable ever. If they could make airplane seats, like bucket racing seats that were comfortable as hell, people wouldn't hardly ever complain. That, you know, they should change airplane seats. They should redesign them to comfort and contour to the human body. So in the case of an accident with the seatbelt system and so forth that they could use, might actually save people from being injured on safe crash landings, but might also be able to also help in the case of a crash, people survive more likely. They'd have to be designed just right and make the entire thing floatable. Have it to where like it kind of connects in a weird way and turns into a giant like float board. They could do so many affairs. It just takes the right scientist, genius, to change the world. Now me, I'm an inventor slash researcher. I'll think of or invent or get on paper, blah blah blah, or so forth or whatever. Flicking some lights on so I get some breakfast. Hoping to get some buddies that come online here this morning. I'm gonna check to see another interruption. Sorry people, I don't have my phone working at the moment, so I can't check messages from there. It sucks. And computer, man, I got like nobody on. Got one guy. I know he's probably, I hope he's waiting for it, because usually he plays Blackout, and he ain't on playing Blackout right now. I believe he's waiting for Anthem. underneath the mic here. Now, most people don't realize that some of the background music is dialed off of a couple other games and/or movies. Huh. Alright, well, it's not talking for me. I wish they'd let us look around, like, with the camera in this area. Alright. So we'll get this craziness going in 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. So take this time to get some coffee, get something to eat, while I set my headset down and do the same. Pardon this last interruption, I'm a ding-dong. I could just go to my advanced settings and turn on the little sidebar so I can read you guys' comments. That's a perfect color. Alright, there we go. Hey, I can see all you guys' stuff. Alright, I'm gonna mute the mic now. And there you go. There's what my usually setup looks like. Sorry for the boringness on the stream. I just wait for this to kick off. Bear with us. It's driving me bananas. It's driving me bananas waiting. I want to stay up all night. Shit. just remembered something on a side note. To those of you who like video games and creepy stories and have Netflix, go check out Black Mirror's Bandersnatch. It's a interactive style type movie. Certain endpoints, it asks you two different questions or gives you two different answers. And you have to decide what's going on, what you've been watching, what to do. There's thousands of multiple infinite paths. Can you find the right one to have the story the way you want it? Alright, so if any of you guys here watching, if you got any questions about Anthem, I might be able to answer them. With all the news and info and footage that I've been allowed to watch and have had access to in these last couple of weeks. Yeah, I might be able to answer some questions. If you follow Rick, if anybody follows Rick Cactus, don't fully listen to everything he says. Listen to it very, very carefully because he was already once misinformed. I actually have to go into his video and let him know that he was misinforming players. So when you get a weapon or suit, or like when you get in a mod, let's just call it a mod. It could go on anything. When you get a mod in here, he was informing people that when the little stat numbers that it gets at the bottom, when you put that mod on one of those name things on that stat, that's the stat that it's giving for that item. This is, in fact, is misinformation. When you get your mod and you decode it and you put it on anything on your javelin, and I believe also when it's on the weapon, all the things listed for that stat goes to your javelin. So if it says plus 20 shotgun, plus 5 assault rifle reload, and then has 2 other like cooldown type bonuses, all of that is effect on the guy. Quite a few you big famous YouTuber people I've been noticing have been misquoting or misinforming player base, their fan base, with certain things. They're not fully listening to the developer. Just like with PUBG, I had so many arguments when they first announced it for Xbox with so many people because they didn't listen to the announcement correctly. The way they said it that most people misunderstood was, PUBG will be released first on Xbox exclusively for 1 year, and then upon that year's conclusion, it will be put in motion for other consoles or for other platforms. Not exact wording to what the guy used, but close to it. Most people took that as it's exclusively for Xbox only. I had so many arguments with people on my friends list and random. So to truly get a lot of these games, you really have to listen to the developer's words. And then you gotta kind of think about it from their perspective or their point of view. And then you'll get the idea of how the game functions, and you'll be steps ahead of everybody else. There's an anime show called Sword Art Online. I'm not saying I'm the best like the main character, but what they call the main character, a person that's worse than a beta tester, is what they refer to as a beater. Borderline almost cheating because they're exploiting everything to its maximum potential. And or memorize everything. The character's main kind of thing was he was good at remembering things. Like me, I can flop back to just about any game, don't matter the system, as long as I've played it enough hours. All but 5-10 minutes, and boom, I'm back to as if I had been playing it non-stop. Except H1Z1, that one there's just something wrong with the aim acceleration. Like no matter how much you set it, how much you go back, it strains my eyes when I spin the guy around. I think it's the coloring, per se, and or their depth generator, field of view. That's one reason why I stopped playing it. I was good at doing quick scopes on people with pistols and stuff across the map, so I did my share of funny stuff. And took part in the Carmageddon, which I'm pretty sure is still somewhat Carmageddon at the end. And then, yeah, the no attachable guns with so much freaking recoil. Now, this here is going to be awesome, though. If you've been following your Anthem videos, you know all about the different suits. If you haven't, the big red one in the middle is called the Colossus. In a role-playing style game, that would be the tank. That's what the Colossus character role is, the tank. The one to the right of the Colossus with the little round diodes on his arm, that would be your mage or wizard. That would be your spellcaster. The other one that they don't show here, that Warframe is more stealthy, assassin type class, ninja. melee combat fighter. Or swashbuckler is a good term. And then the yellow one there, that would be like your soldier, your fighter. All rounded, like all the stats are rounded out as even as possible. Each one has its own unique playstyle. Most people don't think of Anthem as a RPG, but it kind of is a role-playing game. I'm really hoping they run most of their looting systems and stat systems similar to Diablo, because I was able to understand that. It's easy for me to just quick switch around gear pieces to block certain demons while in a dungeon. And I'd kill all those first, and then oh man, it's crazy, back and forth, running like a madman. Run from the monsters, change the stuff real quick, run around another corner, change some more stuff, go and kill those type of monsters. Or I'd wear a mixture. I forgot what it was. I had a set of gear on Diablo that I was able to walk around with the, I guess you call it like a super ability. The Barbarian Berserker, because I always played as the Barbarian. Man, that I could walk around for like 30 minutes to an hour with it going. When normally it was only supposed to be like maybe 2 minutes at the most. At the highest. And I had mine where it would let me use it without it having a timer. As long as I had mana, then serious, that would stay running. And then I had items on my character, because it was slowly draining my mana, that every time I would hit a creature, a demon, with my physical attacks, I would get huge chunks of health and mana back. So I was pretty much blood rage feeding off of the enemies, pretty much being like a leech, like a vampire, just roaming around, killing everything. Even bosses, man, it was like, it would melt them on the hardest difficulty. But that was more precarious, though. Because a lot of them have like AoEs that are hard to avoid, so. Being close range melee, you gotta look for certain movements, move away from them, and then move back. Most people think I sound young, or that I am a young guy. No. I remember playing games back on an Apple II. Now, I was young then. I was maybe 5 or 6. But we played them in school, on the school computers. They'd have the little games in there, and they were learning, but they were games. The best one that I ever got to do final second countdown. But one of the old school games I used to play on Apple II, it would show a grid, a balloon, and it'd give you 30 seconds. And you would have to get the exact coordinates with the amount of wind that's blowing and direction and so forth. And you get one move. So you would have to determine the wind currents and everything that it would display on the screen, like the whole thing. And it wasn't like an old, like, cheesy Geico. It had some oomph to it. It was a higher end learning one. 30 seconds to get that balloon, one move. And you'd put in like what direction with the D-pad, with the little keypad arrows. And then what letter for what row and what number. Now you couldn't put the marker where the X spot is. Because the hard part was not always was that X perfectly on one of those grid areas. Sometimes it was in between two grids. So you'd have to figure out the exact number, and pretty much they're having us do XY grid coordinate system. Pretty much military. Using a 2D. Was it 80? No, maybe 12. Yeah, a 2D 12-bit program. It's like a little less than Doom graphics. Yeah. There we go. Cook some food up. Right, let's see if it is working. Stick to times, 8:02. It's weird saying I don't have the... What? No. I think I have to close this down and restart it, so... Alright, I'm gonna do that.